Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another apartment renovation. So today I'm renovating this apartment, which is one of these apartments that you can find here in the Arts District of San Myshuno. I forget the address, but you can see it in the top left-hand side of the screen. So if you want to place it in your game, that's where it goes. So for this apartment, I want to do something that was for like pretty rich family, and I wanted it to be pretty luxurious and kind of fancy, and so that's the theme that I went for. And I also wanted to do a different floor plan because I have renovated this apartment a couple of different times, but I've basically kept the original floor plan pretty similar to how it was before, but this time I just wanted to do something that was completely different. So it ends up having 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms and a really open kitchen, dining, and living room area, and also a lot of hall space. This apartment's pretty awkward because it's so big, and of course I wanted all of the bedrooms to have windows, and so that's just kind of how it worked out. But I still think it works really nicely, even though the hallways are a bit awkward. But anyway, something I wanted to mention, because in the last apartment renovation I was talking about the new series that I wanted to start, and so that will be in my next apartment. I did mention how I wanted to do maybe one more apartment before that series started, but in case you missed the last apartment renovation, the series that I'm going to be doing is going through each of the apartments from City Living, of course, because that's where we got apartments. And I'm actually going to be sticking with the original floor plans that they came with and trying to decorate them the best that I can, because a lot of the floor plans I really don't like. Like some of them I really don't like. So I think it's going to be kind of a struggle, and it'll be kind of a challenge and a little bit fun to see what I can come up with and see if I can end up really liking the floor plan in the end. And so that one I will be starting sometime next week, and I'm not really sure which one I should start with. So if you guys do have a certain apartment that you really want to see me tackle the floor plan, well, yeah, I guess tackle the floor plan is a way to describe it, but tackle the interior design with the existing floor plan, is that a better way to say it, or is it too wordy? I'm not sure. And also if you have any like titles for the series, because I'm not really sure what to call it. It's like original floor plans. I don't know, original apartment series. I'm not really sure what to call it. So if you guys have any ideas, please let me know, because I'm really bad with naming series. But I think it'll be really fun, and of course this will be a little bit more of a longer term series. I've done a few like mini series recently that I thought were a lot of fun, and this time I thought it'd be, you know, really nice to do something that was a bit longer. And I also want to do it because I never do any of the larger apartments, and it'll kind of force me to do them, especially the 3-story apartment, which I've never done before, and I really need that one for my save file. And so maybe if I decorate it this time, I'll really like the floor plan and I'll really like my decorating, and I'll put it in my save file. And if not, maybe it'll give me a good idea what to do with the floor plan, because I just kind of always avoid that one. I went into build mode in that apartment like twice, and I immediately just go back out. I'm like, nope, I'm not building here. It's so intimidating. But so yeah, hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I think it'll just be a nice way to switch up apartments, because I mention all the time how I want new apartments, and I feel like I do the same ones over and over. And I've tried a few things to make apartments feel like we have new ones, like, you know, splitting them into 2 or 3 different apartments in one, and that's been pretty fun. But I think it'll be nice just to try this series. So yeah, that's my plan. And thank you all for your feedback on the last apartment when I asked you guys about, like, you know, the certain rules and stuff that I should stick with. So I really appreciate that. But anyways, on to this apartment. As you can see, I quickly decorated the kitchen and the dining room. I really love that rooms, or those rooms. I think they look really nice. And then here you can see I have a little laundry room. It's just off of the kitchen. I thought this was a nice thing to include, basically because I had the space. And yeah, it works really nicely. Oh, and something I also really liked that I made was that like wine closet. I thought that was really fancy. I definitely felt like the family that would live here might be really into like wine or something. I thought that was kind of a nice idea. I was trying to think of the personalities of the parents, and I was thinking that one of them was a chef, because I mean, they have that really cool wine closet. They also have a really big kitchen, and I also used some kind of like decorations that I thought maybe somebody who's really into cooking might use, like the picture of the food that I used in the dining room. I thought that was kind of a fun thing to use, because I never use it, but I actually think it looks really good in there. And then I'm not sure what the other parent does. Maybe they're in business, or a doctor or something, or a lawyer, just another kind of like wealthy, high paying position is what I was thinking. And then also for the kids, so there's going to be 2 children's rooms, so one for a teenager and then one for a kid. And I thought these kids were like they're not totally opposite, like they're pretty similar. Like they both have pretty edgy bedrooms, but I feel like they kind of are always bickering. Like I was imagining that the teenager is a girl and then the kid is a boy, and the boy is just kind of always picking on his sister, and they're just always bickering, and there's a lot of like, not necessarily like hatred, but there's like conflict. But not really like negative conflict. It's just like normal sibling or rivalry. And yeah, I just thought that was kind of a fun idea. I'm not really sure why they're always bickering, because I think they're actually very similar, and maybe that's why they're fighting, and maybe when they're older they'll be like the best of friends. I'm not sure if that's a fun story for you guys, but I thought it was kind of cute, so that's what I went with. But I love the teenager's room. I used a lot of purple in there, a lot of clutter, a lot of detail, and musical stuff too. So I think she's really into playing her guitar. She has also a keyboard in there. I think she wants to be in a band. Maybe she even wants to be famous someday. I'm not exactly sure. And the kid, I think he's into basically everything, but really into void critters. I did put quite a few like void critter things in there. And his room is very blue, and there's like a few blacks and stuff in there, and I think it looks really adorable. So I definitely enjoyed both of their rooms. And the parents' room is very simple. It definitely matches the rest of the house, so it has like the same colors and similar items that you see throughout the rest of the house. So I think that definitely makes sense, because of course they're going to be the one that decorates it, but the kids' rooms are really colorful and have a ton of personality. I think the rest of the house has personality too, just different type of personality. So hopefully that makes sense. But as you can see, I'm decorating this hallway. I really struggled with it. I tried so many different things. Mostly this wall over here was kind of driving me crazy, because I really did not know what paintings to use. I'm really hoping that we get new artwork eventually. Like I would love just like an artwork pack. I would be so excited if we got a stuff pack that was just like themed basically towards decorations. Like if we got just a bedroom stuff that wasn't even focused on gameplay. I know a lot of people want stuff packs to come with gameplay, but am I the only one that want them to be more focused on the stuff, because it's an actual stuff pack? But like an artwork stuff pack would be really cool, or a bedroom stuff where we could get new beds, or like a kitchen stuff where we just got like actual kitchen clutter. I know we already got cool kitchen, but that was, I think, mainly for the ice cream machine, which is nice to have. I like it, but I want just like kitchen clutter. I mean, we did get some nice things with that pack, but you know, it's not one of my favorites. But either way, there I did decorate the bathroom closest to the front door. So it does have a shower bathtub combo, and it's a full bathroom. And yeah, also the awkward hallways that I think they're okay, but they're not that exciting. But over here you can see I'm moving on to the parents' bedroom. I really like the parents' bedroom. It feels really like luxurious and like a master bedroom would be, I think, in an apartment like this. And they have a walk-in closet. They have their own ensuite bathroom. And yeah, like I said, their room is very simply decorated. There's not a whole lot of clutter, but I really like the walk-in closet. I did put this wall here with this window. I wanted it to feel like it was a sliding door or something that you could pull closed, but I wanted it to be open so you could actually see the clothes if you're looking at like the Sims eye level from the bed. I thought that was kind of just like a nice view. It looked really pretty in my opinion. And then I also like their ensuite bathroom. It's not really as big as I would have liked it to be, but of course we can't expand apartments. Otherwise I probably would have made it a little bit bigger. And I couldn't make it bigger the other way because I did have it, I think, a little bit bigger before, but then I had no doorway leading to the teenager's bedroom, and I did not realize that when I was doing the floor plan. So yeah, it still worked out though. And they have a bathtub. They also have I think no shower in here. I ended up deciding not to put one. I think if you would like to put one, the one that came with Discovery University would actually work really nicely in here. But yeah, I think there's probably a lot of different layouts that you could do for this bathroom, but I actually really liked having a bathtub next to the window because, as you guys probably know, if you've been watching my videos for a while, that I love the idea of having a bathtub like right next to a window, especially with like an amazing view like this. Oh, it would be so cool. It seems like it would be so relaxing. But over here is the bathroom that the kids share. And so maybe this is another reason why they bicker so much, because maybe one of them hogs the bathroom more than the other and they're always fighting over it. And I feel like being a teenage girl having to share a bathroom with your little brother would probably be really frustrating. I mean, I didn't have a brother growing up, but I did have a sister, and I imagine if we had a bathroom that was in between our bedrooms, we probably would have fought a lot over it. I imagine so anyways, but we never had that problem. But anyways, here you can see I'm finally decorating one of the kids' rooms. So this is going to be the teenagers' room. So like I said, it's very purple. There's some whites and some darker colors, not necessarily black. Like there's a few blacks in here, but it's more of like just deeper blue colors. And I think it's so pretty. And yeah, there's a keyboard in here. She also has her own desk, and I gave her a laptop. She has a guitar and just a bunch of clutter. Like I really tried to make it feel like a teenager's room. So there's like posters and just little knickknacks and stuff in here. And I loved it so much, especially this desk space. I used the top shelf to put a bunch of decorations on it. And I really liked including the lava lamp because I thought that was a lot of fun. As you can see, the color of it is a bit overpowering. I think I do change the color of it in the screenshots because it's not so overpowering, but I'm not remembering changing the color. So I think I did. Either way, you can easily change it if it's too purple, but I end up giving the little brother his own lava lamp too. That is one of my favorite items in game. It came with Strangerville, in case you don't recognize it, and I think it's so cool. It's like one of my favorites. But anyways, I gave her some homework and some pens and pencils, and then I also end up giving her a few more posters over here. So we got the Pink Floyd inspired one and some other musically looking posters, and then also this stack of pillows, because I thought it'd be nice if she had a friend over, if like her friend was sitting on the pillows or she was, and then the other one was sitting on the bed, they could like sit there and talk really easily. That was basically my reasoning by placing them. I'm not sure if it's that interesting or necessary, but that's my idea. But here you can see I'm starting to decorate the brother's room. I think his room is also really cool. Like I had so much fun decorating both of their rooms. And yeah, he has his own computer desk too. I didn't give him a computer, I don't think. Yeah, I think I just left it empty, but he could definitely have his own laptop too. And I was thinking that the parents probably have their own laptops as well. They just don't actually have a computer desk anywhere in the house because I didn't really have a great space for an office. You could definitely move the piano in the living room. There'd be tons of place to put a computer desk in there. You could probably even fit one in their bedroom, but yeah, I decided that they probably just, mostly work at the office or something and don't really work at home too much. So wasn't too worried about it. But here you can see I'm just adding a ton of posters, lots of Void Critter stuff. I think they're really into Void Critters and like superheroes and just kind of random things they like. I feel like they're just a kid. They like everything, but mostly Void Critters. So yeah, I thought that was pretty fun to include those posters. And here you can see I'm cluttering up their dresser with a ton of different decorations. And yeah, here I'm just adding the final few items to the build, and then we're already onto the screenshots. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. And like I said, I will be starting my new apartment series sometime next week. So anyways, I hope you guys do enjoy the screenshots. So thank you so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions that you have, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!